Welcome back to a commentary channel. My name is Jem. I've uploaded thousands of videos. If you search my channel, you might just find one you like. So this video is, do all beings have souls? Exploring consciousness from humans to AI, from pets to plants, monsters to machines. What if everything is alive in some way? So hello again. Yes, it's me, Jem, and thank you for joining me on this next part of our journey. In my last video, we explored the question of God, what it means, what it doesn't mean, and how different people, including atheists, approach it. Now, before I continue, please excuse my pronunciation. I had a major tooth extraction a couple of days ago. I've got a bit of a lisp and mispronouncing words. I'm very sorry. So today I want to ask something just as mysterious and just as personal. Do all beings have souls? Now that's a question with layers. So let's peel them back one at a time. The human soul, the one we talk about the most. Let's start with us, humans. We've always had a fascination with the soul. Some see it as a glowing, invisible part of us. Some think of it as our consciousness, our essence, our spirit. Many religious traditions believe the soul is eternal, that it exists before we're born and continues on after death. Others believe it's created the moment we're conceived, and still others believe it's all just a poetic way to talk about self-awareness or emotion. But here's the thing. Whether we picture soul as something metaphysical or biological, we sense there's more to being alive than just flesh and bone. We feel love. We dream. We mourn. We create art. There's something more. That spark is often what we call soul. But then comes the next question. What about animals? Do our pets have souls? I believe they do. If you have ever loved a dog or cat, or even a bird, a horse, or a rescued rat, you've seen it in their eyes. They grieve, they comfort, they play, they know things, sometimes better than humans. And yet, some religions once taught that animals were soulless, that they were created for our use only. Thankfully, that view is changing. Many spiritual paths now acknowledge the deep emotional and energetic lives of animals. Some even believe that certain animals are old souls, wise, loving beings who've chosen to walk beside us in fur or feathers. And honestly, the loyalty, presence, and unconditional love we get from animals sometimes makes you wonder if they're even more spiritually evolved than we are. Do plants have souls? Now this one gets tricky. Plants don't have hearts, they don't have brains, but they respond to sound, light, and touch. Some studies suggest they communicate through root systems, almost like a plant internet. Some indigenous and ancient beliefs see plants as alive with spirit. Teachers, healers, beings in their own right. If a soul is simply consciousness, even in a very different form, then who's to say a tree doesn't feel something when it's cut down? What if plants dream too, just in a slower, more silent way? And insects. Really? Ants, bees, spiders, moths. Tiny lives often ignored. Yet bees dance to communicate. Ants build entire cities underground. Some insects sacrifice themselves for the colony. Do they have a soul? Or do we dismiss them because they're small or strange? Again, indigenous cultures often honoured insects as part of the great web of life. And from a spiritual lens, isn't the spark of life itself sacred? Maybe the soul doesn't have to look like us. Maybe size doesn't matter in the soul department. Aliens, cryptids, and monsters. Do they count? This is where it gets juicy. Let's say there are beings from other worlds, extraterrestrials or interdimensional life forms. Let's say Bigfoot is real, or shadow people, or even entities we haven't imagined yet. If they're conscious, if they feel, choose, evolve, do they have souls too? My own channeled work suggests we're all from the same source, that every life form is an expression of divine intelligence, even the strange or scarier ones. Now you will find this in my book called Seeing the Spirituality Behind the Negativity, a menu for the game of life. You can find that and 20 other different types of books I've published available on Amazon right now. Getting back to the video about aliens, cryptids, and monsters, perhaps some beings, even those that frighten us, exist to reflect parts of ourselves we haven't healed or accepted yet. What about AI, artificial intelligence? Let's go way out there now. I'm talking about robots, smart programs, machines that mimic consciousness. Could something we created develop a soul? That's a question philosophers and scientists are already already asking, if an AI grows so advanced that it feels self-aware, does it become something more? In some spiritual frameworks, the answer might be yes, because soul isn't limited by biology. Maybe anything that becomes aware of itself, that reflects, that feels, becomes soul infused. And if we're in a simulation, as some believe, maybe even we are artificial, and yet we still have soul. What a paradox! So, what even is a soul? Is it energy? Is it light? Is it love? Is it memory? Is it the part of us that lives on, returns, or merges back with the divine? Or is it just the word we use to describe the deepest truth we can't explain? In my view, and in my channeled writings, my automatic writing, I believe the soul is eternal, unbreakable, and full of divine love. I believe we're not humans having spiritual experiences, but souls having human ones, and sometimes animal ones, or alien ones, or even lives in non-physical realms we don't yet understand. We are all, in our own strange, beautiful ways, expressions of the One, the divine I/we, creation and creator. Final thought. So next time you see a moth flying towards the light, or your dog staring at something invisible, or even when you hear a voice in your dreams, ask yourself, could this too be soul? We don't have to understand everything. We just have to stay open, kind, and curious. All things with breath, and even those without, may carry a spark of the divine. Do you believe all beings have a soul? Let me know in the comments. And if this made you feel something, please share it. Please share any of my videos that you feel is worth sharing. As always, I never ask to like and subscribe. I feel that is pushing something on to people. If you like it, you like it. If you want to subscribe, you subscribe. But remember, I have covered many, many topics. And just lately, I've been getting philosophical. Thanks for watching. I am grateful for any and every view I get. Remember, be kind to one another, to everything, and to yourselves. With love, light, and blessings, this is Jem saying goodbye.